What's going on, you guys? It's HelloKid7 here. Today, I'll be talking about two things from a YouTube channel that I've been kind of obsessed with throughout my life when I was growing up as a kid. Number one is my Logo compilations, and number two is all about hand dryers. So, Logos, I've been kind of growing up to them when I was just a child, and then I think when I was 5 or 6, I got more into them. Some of them anyway. And they both came from VHS and DVD. Of course, some went on video games. Since the age of 9, I got more interested on watching logos. Now, aged 11, during high school, I used to like doing my own logo lists of the different logos I liked watching. And obviously some of them that it's been quite known, like, just for example, Warner Home Video, Entertainment and Video, Universal Pictures, RKO Pictures, all that stuff. It was basically like a random compilation at the time being. Then since age 12, I decided to... Oh, 1 minute. I decided to record logos that I liked. Watching. And fun fact, most of the logos were VHS logos, and not just from the United Kingdom. They were VHS logos from different countries. Germany, Italy, France, Sweden. You guessed them. So, I've been doing these like several times, like quite a lot of times, since the age of 12. And the last time I've done it in my childhood was actually when I was 13. In April 2017, I was at my dad's house. And the reason why I do like a logo list for most of the occasions, most of the times if I were to record, it's because so there's nothing I can forget about, and if there's anything else to put on, like to put on a piece of paper, etc. Obviously, sometimes it can fail, like one time because I had to figure out what am I going to do because the memories run out, I'm out of memory. So I just fit what I record, and the logos can last like some of my compilation of logos. They can last like a very long time. But I loved doing that when I was a child, when I was between 11 and 13 years old. Well, 12 and 13, because 11 I just liked watching logos. 12 and 13 I liked recording logos. Then obviously, within about 7 years later, obviously, I was still obsessed with logos, and obviously I decided to record logos, but I recorded from them my favourite topic of logos, that is VHS logos. Now, on my YouTube channel, if you haven't seen my VHS compilation, I've done 6 VHS logo compilations, which includes my favourite ones, most nostalgic, and the ones I liked when I was a child. because the first one was last year on the 27th of December. Now, most of these durations last for 43 minutes. Of course, the third one lasts for 41 minutes, which is only a 2-minute shorter video than the rest of the videos. I have also noticed that the 6th video is the final random VHS loaders, and that's because I can't think of any more. And if I did think of some of them, it wouldn't be enough to fit on the list, and it would take a long time. So I just basically thought the 6th one would be the final one. Yeah, so loados has been one of the biggest things for me, from growing up to them, to watching them, to recording them, till thinking back of the things you loved doing as a kid, and you not only record them, but you also upload them to a YouTube channel, so you can watch it and you can never forget. Apart from the fact that there's a copyright claim, but only thing it does really to some of them, that it just particularly blocks the video for certain countries. But that doesn't matter. At least I still get the logo compilations that I wanted, and there's 6 of them on my YouTube channel that I can watch whenever I want, really. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was hand dryers. Now, I know it's a bit weird, obviously, because hand dryers is basically just drying your hands. But obviously, for YouTubers, if you heard of YouTubers like Hand Dryers by Dan, or Hand Dryers with Splashy, Lift 2020, can't figure out the entire name of that YouTube channel, but hand dryers, obviously, didn't always like them when I was a very young child because of how loud they were. But then got more obsessed since I was 11, and I've watched this YouTube channel called Alex Ellis, who I loved watching his hand dry videos. Of course, the videos has been deleted, several reasons. The Alex Ellis channel is all about hobbies and interests, and the other 2 interests of Alex Ellis are buses and what was it? Lifts. Now, hand dryers, I've started recording them in like July or August in 2015 when I was 12. Again, when I was a 12-year-old. And I had earplugs. So whenever I'm about to use hand dryer videos, there's no need for me to get jump scared or anything like that. Although for some hand dryers, they do still give me jump scares, but it's not as overwhelming as if you're using hand dry videos with no earplugs at all. I used a VTech smartwatch to record hand dry videos. And I've done about 16 of them, or 18, or possibly 20. Until my brother Mason decided to delete it all because the parents decided it was his, because I didn't use it anymore. But I've had those videos for like about, what was it? At least half a year, up until February 2016. And obviously I've been watching hand dry videos again throughout the time being, and got more obsessed last year. And then that's when I decided to do my own hand dry videos again. 7 years later, again, one of the most nostalgic and most memorable things I loved to do when I was a child. Which is one of my hobbies and interests and collections and such. Testing out hand dryers by the form, how it looks, the noise, if it's too quiet, too loud, or at a moderate level, and how it works. Does it work well? Does it work bad? Or is it at 50-50? And then the result of it all together, of what would I give the hand dryer out of 10. The hand dryers I've used The most obvious ones was used some well-dryer branded hand dryers, Dyson's, accelerators, some rare ones, some loud ones, some with a button to push, some with blue lights, some cool looking hand dryers, some old ones, some new ones. I mean, it's April 2023 now, and I've been doing hand dryer videos since the 14th of August last year, almost a month after my birthday. So therefore, it's my collection and such, etc. So there you have it. That's my story to tell. How I grew up with logos and how I grew up with hand dryers. What made me record those two? What made me grow up and felt the nostalgic reaction of 7 years later? Well, I hope you found this interesting and hope you do something you love doing, hobbies or interests, whatever, especially from your childhood. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Telequid 7.